When you go to a chain pharmacy, there is often a long wait time where the customer service can be hit or miss. Large chain pharmacies also have higher prices in comparison to the smaller mom and pop stores. When you go to these smaller independent pharmacies, your experience is often better than it would be at Walgreens or CVS. Independent pharmacies are being overlooked by chain pharmacies every day, and here's why you should use independents instead. Did you know that you're most likely getting charged too much for your medications at a chain pharmacy like Walgreens or CVS? Compared to an independent pharmacy, the price on medications can vary drastically. According to multiple sources, including Eric Elliott from Pharmacy Times, they state that large chain pharmacies often set far higher prices to maximize their profits compared to mom and pop stores. For example, my brother uses this inhaler every night for his asthma. At the chain pharmacies, it was going to be about $100 a month. And now at our local pharmacy, the cost is down to $30 a month. Another example is that my grandmother had breast cancer a couple years back, and the doctors have prescribed her anastrozole, which is a medication used to stop the spreading of breast cancer cells. The price on this at the Walgreens close to us was going to be about $50 a month. Now at our local pharmacy it's down to $10 every month. Chain pharmacies often own or in close connection to the companies in charge of setting drug prices, and that allows them to charge higher prices on certain drugs. They also set the drug prices higher so that insurance companies don't pay as much, which gives you a higher copay when you pick up your medication. They also make it so that certain drugs can only be filled at a chain pharmacy because the medication costs too much for the local pharmacy to obtain. Price isn't the only thing that differs between the pharmacies. Customer service is also something that can vary based on the employees. The time it takes for you to get your medication can also play a role into the benefits of independent pharmacies. Local pharmacies often take the time to talk to the customers and they have personalized counseling to better understand their needs. The time it takes at a local pharmacy is often faster and easier to deal with compared to the larger chains. When you're at a local pharmacy, the employees are often nicer and easier to deal with, and they have time to form a bond. When the staff is nice and understanding, this creates a bond and a friendship in the community. The time it takes at a local pharmacy can be as little as 5 minutes, but comparably at Walgreens, if you call in your medicine ahead of time, they often say it will be ready anywhere from 6 to 24 hours, which can be problematic if you're in a time crunch or leaving for a vacation soon. The large chain companies often own or are in close connection to the insurance companies or the drug manufacturers, and because of this, your prices are higher. In a local pharmacy, they are going to try to bring down the prices and help the community as much as they can. The independent pharmacies are pillars in the community. They are there to help the community with household items as well as medications. When you're using a local independent pharmacy, you are contributing to the community rather than the big corporations. My local pharmacy goes out to local job sites and gives flu shots and wellness screenings for the employees and workers. They also go out to different courthouses in the area as well as different job sites. In today's age, the big corporations are putting money over people, but the local pharmacies are focused on providing quality care for the community. Even though the chain pharmacies are being advertised the most, you can always trust the local pharmacies to treat you right. At an independent pharmacy, they often form connections with the customers and understand what the customers' needs are and help them to meet their needs. The independent pharmacies are often willing to order a certain medicine or item for them that a chain pharmacy would not. The local pharmacy is also oftentimes closer to you than the chain pharmacies might be. The large chain pharmacies are the ones being used and advertised the most, but in this speech I showed you that you shouldn't overlook the little guys. Local independent pharmacies are working to provide lower prices, a better relationship with the customers, provide support to the community. So when picking a pharmacy, don't just pick the one that is advertised the most. Pick the one that puts you first, even if it's the one that is overlooked.